What's going on, everybody? We're here today to talk about the Epiko Regal game that has come out. Now, most of you probably have heard that they are affiliated with Ecomi, and it's not 100%, but it seems like they are. So I'm hoping later on that they're going to be having the Omi token integrated, and they might make their own, I don't know. But I figured today I'll just make a little quick video on how to, understand the game and the fundamentals that are involved here. And, this is a screen that whenever you log in, you're like, oh crap, what do I do? Especially if, you've never played this style of game before. And we'll just kind of go on over some basics. So when you first get here, if you notice these little firecrackers down here, if you win a battle, you'll get one and you'll be rewarded. So this is some of the ones that I've gotten, and it's 2 hour, 12 hour, and 3 hour. And of course, the longer it is, the better the rewards for your characters that you can get. So let's go to my collection right quick. Right now, I'm kind of playing around with this team right here. It's working pretty well. I'm trying to find that, that sweet team that just, no matter what they throw at you, I'll be able to take them out and take them down as fast as possible and as efficiently as possible. Now, one thing you can do in this is you've got to look at your average rasa, which is how much mana it takes to drop a card. And right now, my average is 3.5, which is pretty good. I would like to get a little bit lower, but so far, this is working real well for me. Now, if you look, on each character, they have level 7 on the little dragonfly guy. And as you go across, I got 2 level 10s, a level 8, level 7, and level 9, and level 8. That's as far as I've gotten as far as leveling my guys up. And it's kind of a pain in the butt because you got to keep doing battles and get more cards. And, of course, if you're big pimping, you can definitely, spend that money, which I've spent a little bit, not a whole lot actually. So one thing you can do is you can go to the shop right here, and this is some of your cards that you can get. I bought the last little gem pack that they've got. It's a really good deal that you can get most days. Sometimes it's like $2.50 to $10, and it'll be right above these cards, and it's usually like a chest of gems and usually a firecracker, depending on how expensive it is. It could be a mine, a dynamite, or a rocket. The cheaper, the lower the quality. But one thing you can definitely do is go down here, and if you buy the pack, you can get your gold right here and go back and level your guys up pretty quick. And honestly, for me, a $20, $30 investment really got my guys up to where I needed to be to rank me up. Now, that's another thing we'll get into right quick is the ranks. If you look up here at the top left-hand corner, you got the little trophy icon. I've got 15,045 trophies, which currently I'm in the top 10, number 10 players in the game. And then if you look, I've got to go another 5,000 trophies just to get to that next tier level to be number 9, which is some serious freaking grinding because if you win, you get roughly 30 trophies. A little bit more, a little bit less, depending on if you take out all the towers, which that's another thing. But Orion, they had a championship not too long ago, and I believe Orion won. So, my hat's off to you, brother. But this old burnt turn slick, this dude has been grinding, I swear, at least 12 hours a day. He's been killing it. So, Burnt, if you're watching, man, I know we've gone against each other a couple times. You definitely, you play different decks every time we do. So my hat's, hey, keep it up, brother. 37,000 trophies. That's an accomplishment in itself right there. Then you can go to your quest, which it's a way to get a little bit of gems and, coins every day. This play 100 battles. I don't know. It's still in beta. There's still some bugs. There's still some stuff they're trying to work out. Epiko Regal, come on now. At least get this figured out. Because, I want my 20 gems, 150 coins, which ain't going to do me a whole lot. Create Kingdom. I created the Kingdom. I still don't have this completed. And have not bought digital toys. But maybe it's just placeholders. Maybe you can't do it yet. And then you can go to this free firecracker, watch an ad, and get 5 gems and some gold, whatever. Don't really care. Now, the important thing is, if you've been here this long, you can get in a kingdom, aka guild. And the first thing you should do is join Omi 24/7. We are killing it right now. So far, we got 10 people in here, but hey, Taps Trade and Kyle is in here. So the Omi homies are here for sure. Let's see. if you go to Kingdom here, or no, there's a way that you can check where your guild sits. I don't remember where it's at, but it's in here somewhere. But anyway, let's go ahead and, now that you've seen some characters, kind of how some stuff works here, let's go ahead and spend a little bit of gems and pop open some of these, see if I can get anything good. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Hopefully, it is not... Yeah, okay. So these cards are alright. I don't use either one of them. I think the cannon has a lot of potential. And if you don't want to spend gems, that's fine. But what little bit of money it costs to spend on these, it's worth my time, because you can just really rank up really quick here. Oh, I finally unlocked it, which is pretty much an Inferno Tower. I'm not sure what it's called, but I'm happy to try it. I haven't tried it out yet. I'm excited to see where that goes. Now, granted, I just now got a card, so it's probably going to be low level. Probably get to 6 or 7, if that. Usually those legendaries go about to that range. So, in a nutshell, that's it. You can go to these digital toys. Great. Now I got to download all this AR content, which we'll come back to that in a minute. But this is kind of where the Ecomi Veve thing, which they're not tied to Veve, they're tied to Ecomi. So that's why I'm thinking, they're going to be teaming up later on. I'm sure we'll probably see these collectibles on the app eventually, especially when they get their stuff figured out, worked out, get some of the bugs, kinks, stuff worked out, and it gets a little bit more popularity in the game. So this guy, you can kind of see he's kind of 3D. Now think about Veve and the way that they display everything. That's what they can do in this. And once these digital toys download, you can put them there and see it just like Veve, where you can place it and walk around, see all kinds of stuff. Now, depending on what planet you go to, you can really see how this is a whole lot like Veve. And I don't know, it's probably downloading. I don't know what's going on here. Holy crap. That's how prepared I am. But anyway, you can definitely see that, Veve is inspired them. They're working together. They're getting a lot of the stuff going on where it's going to be interesting to see what other games that Veve really incorporates into their applications. You see how it's 3D? You can place that everywhere, walk around. It's same crap as Veve. So that's just another little neat thing that you can do in the game. And you can buy those too as well. Let's go back. Come on. We can do it. Here we go. It is not going to let... All right, there we go. So anyway, in a nutshell, that's kind of the basics. I'm max level at 10. And that's one thing you got to keep in mind as you're playing this game. If you're just leveling everything up, it's going to level your base up, which there's not a whole lot of players on this right now. So one thing you'll be doing is playing, AI, the bots, if you will. And if you ever play against real people, that is kind of a rare occurrence, but it does happen. I would say out of 20 battles a day, I probably play one real person. And the one way you can tell, excuse me, the one way you can tell is usually it's like a cookie cutter name like Jose or Ron or... I don't even remember what they are, but you'll figure it out real quick, because before you can even place a card down, they're already dropping one. And that's a sure indication that you're playing against a bot. So when you're playing up against the bot, the AI is not the best in the world, but they have been working on it pretty good, and it's come a long way. I've actually lost one time to a bot. I got a little distracted, and... So, yeah, this will definitely be bot. See, look, they dropped the guys right before I could even go. Now, I will give you a little bit of tip right here, where if you run a deck kind of like what I've got right here, this guy he does nothing but focus on going to the base, all right? So let those guys die off. I'm going to drop. I'm going to put my little monkey guys down here. And what it's going to do is 3 guys are going to surround it, and it's going to start beating it down really good. And if you look, it'll probably take this tower out before they all die off. Boom, just like that. So that's a really strong play right off the bat that you can do. Also with those monkey guys, you can play this guy right here, Knuckle, And another thing I've done is I'll play him with these dragonflies. Freaking this right here will take out this castle real quick. And then I'll be game over. And now I'm going to be focusing on the main tower. Now, not all runs go this smooth. Sometimes the deck is shuffled up kind of crazy. And you never know what you're going to get. So I'm going to play this guy. I'm going to go ahead and drop my little monkey guys down over here. And then this archer, you can kind of throw him off to the right. And he's just going to sit there and rain arrows. And the king tower cannot touch him. So now somebody's got to decide, am I going to take that guy out and go down? So a way you can play it is look at where your bases are at and how much HP they've got. And you can kind of direct people on which way they need to go to try to take you out. So that's just another little quick tip. Pretty much at this point, I can just rush. You know, it doesn't matter. This is over. Sometimes, you know, they don't go this smooth, but that's pretty much a wrap at this point. So, in a nutshell, this is Epiko Regal. You know, they've got a lot going on. They've got a Discord where they're very active. They had a meme contest the other day. I didn't have time to enter it. I wish I could have. They gave $100 worth of gems in there. And, you know, I could really use that. So, I've got a 3-hour bomb. Let's go ahead and open that bad boy up right quick just to see what we get. Hopefully, it's not something that's a duplicate. Which it is. I've got this guy maxed, and I don't use this thing because I think it's kind of worthless. But anyway, that is Epiko Regal. Be sure to join Omi 24/7, where we are going crazy in here. We will be the #1 guild before it's over with. You just wait and see. I'm coming for you, #1 spot, old burnt turn slick. So you better be ready. But if you keep grinding like that, I'm never going to catch you because I can't do it, man. I just can't do it. Anyway, that's Epiko Regal. Got any questions for me? You're new to the game, want to know something, want to know some more strategies. I'm going to be coming out with videos on this. I'm going to try to at least drop one a day. I'm going to be trying new decks and seeing what happens in the game. I'm going to try to find that special little combo. You know, they're constantly updating. They're doing new things, so they're changing some stuff out. And they nerfed one of my favorite guys the other day. He's got to go one square further, and now he can get sniped a little bit easier. But anyway, be sure to like, subscribe, and talk to me. And until next time, we'll holla.